Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving headfirst into a saga that sounds almost too wild to be true. A geopolitical sports drama that's been simmering for years, and now it feels like it's boiling over. Once again. I'm talking about the incredible, the often unbelievable, and always dramatic clash between former President Donald Trump and the global behemoth that is FIFA, the international governing body of football. This isn't just about politics or just about sports. It's a fascinating, complex intersection of power, money, influence, and the beautiful game itself. And trust me, you are not going to want to miss a single moment of this deep dive. For years, we've watched these two titans interact, sometimes clashing, sometimes aligning in ways that nobody could have predicted. And with the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, all those old tensions, all those past controversies, and all that raw ambition are bubbling right back up to the surface. We're going to unpack everything, from the initial shockwaves of Trump's involvement in the World Cup bid to FIFA's own long and checkered history. And then we'll look at exactly why this drama is heating up again right now, what it means for everyone involved, and what we can expect as we inch closer to one of the biggest sporting events on the planet. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, because this is going to be a long, detailed, and incredibly engaging journey into a story that has far more layers than you might ever imagine. Let's rewind a bit to really understand how this whole thing kicked off. Because Trump's direct involvement with FIFA really gained prominence during the bidding process for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Before his presidency, Trump was known for his real estate ventures and his reality TV persona. But the world of international football governance was a different beast entirely. One that he quickly learned to navigate in his own unique way. The United States, along with Canada and Mexico, launched a joint bid to host the tournament. A monumental undertaking that required significant political muscle and diplomatic maneuvering to secure. This wasn't just about showing off stadiums. It was about global influence and national pride. The competition was fierce, with Morocco putting forward a compelling solo bid. And the stakes were incredibly high, both financially and symbolically, for all the nations involved. Securing a World Cup is a massive feather in any country's cap, promising billions in economic benefits, a huge boost in tourism, and an unparalleled platform on the global stage. For Trump, this was an opportunity to project American power and leadership, aligning perfectly with his America First agenda, even if it meant stepping into the often murky waters of international sports politics. His administration saw the World Cup bid as a significant foreign policy objective, a chance to demonstrate American capability and influence on a grand scale. It was during this period that we saw Trump deploy his signature style of diplomacy, a blend of direct appeals, public pressure, and even thinly veiled threats, to rally support for the North American bid. He took to Twitter, his preferred method of communication, to send clear messages to countries that might be wavering in their support, making it unequivocally clear where he stood. He essentially told nations that if they wanted continued US support or favorable trade deals, they should probably back the joint bid. A move that was both unconventional and, depending on your perspective, either brilliant or incredibly heavy-handed. This was not the quiet, behind-the-scenes lobbying typically associated with such bids. This was loud, proud, and unmistakably Trump. These tweets and public statements caused quite a stir in the international community and within FIFA itself, as many saw them as an unprecedented intervention into the supposedly apolitical world of sports. Critics argued that such tactics undermined the integrity of the bidding process and put undue pressure on sovereign nations, potentially turning a sporting decision into a political quid pro quo. However, supporters argued that Trump was simply doing what any leader would do, using all available tools to advocate for his country's interests, and that the World Cup is inherently political anyway. Regardless of opinion, it certainly got everyone's attention and showed that Trump was not afraid to shake up the established norms of international relations. Ultimately, the joint North American bid, known as United 2026, was successful, winning the right to host the World Cup over Morocco in a vote by FIFA member nations. This victory was widely seen as a testament to the strength of the combined bid, with its superior infrastructure and financial guarantees, but also, undeniably, as a reflection of the political weight thrown behind it by the US administration. Trump himself hailed the win as a major triumph, framing it as another example of America winning under his leadership, further cementing his personal connection to the global football stage. It was a moment that solidified his place in FIFA's history, for better or worse. Now, to truly grasp the gravity of Trump's interactions with FIFA, we need to understand the organization he was dealing with. An organization with a past so riddled with scandal and controversy that it often overshadows the beautiful game it governs. FIFA, for decades, has been synonymous with allegations of corruption, bribery, and backroom deals, making it one of the most scrutinized and often criticized international bodies in the world. This isn't just a few isolated incidents. It's a systemic issue that has plagued the organization for a very long time, eroding public trust and raising serious questions about its governance. The most infamous period, of course, was the reign of Sepp Blatter, who served as FIFA president for 17 years, presiding over an era that eventually imploded under the weight of numerous criminal investigations and indictments. The sheer scale of the alleged corruption was staggering, involving millions of dollars in bribes related to World Cup bids, marketing rights, and various other lucrative deals. This wasn't just about a few bad apples. It was about a culture of impunity and a system designed to enrich a select few at the expense of the sport's integrity. The revelations sent shockwaves through the football world and beyond, tarnishing FIFA's reputation almost irreparably. It's important to remember that the United States played a pivotal role in exposing much of this corruption, with the U.S. Department of Justice launching extensive investigations that led to the indictment of dozens of high-ranking FIFA officials and sports marketing executives. These investigations, which often involved wiretaps, informants, and cross-border cooperation, uncovered a vast criminal enterprise operating within the heart of international football. The American legal system, with its broad reach and aggressive prosecution of financial crimes, proved to be an unexpected and powerful force for accountability in a world that often seemed beyond the grasp of national laws. This demonstrated a clear intent from the US to tackle global corruption, regardless of where it originated. This history of scandal is crucial context for understanding why any interaction with FIFA, especially by a high-profile political figure like Donald Trump, is inherently fraught with potential for drama and scrutiny. When Trump was lobbying for the 2026 World Cup, he was engaging with an organization that was still very much in the process of trying to rebuild its image and restore its credibility after years of devastating revelations. Every decision, every handshake, every public statement was viewed through the lens of FIFA's tarnished past, leading to increased skepticism and a constant questioning of motives. It meant that even legitimate dealings could be easily misinterpreted or viewed with suspicion. While FIFA has undergone some reforms in the wake of the scandals, including changes in leadership and attempts to implement stricter governance rules, questions about its transparency and accountability still linger. Many critics argue that the reforms haven't gone far enough, and that the underlying culture that allowed corruption to flourish remains largely intact. This ongoing skepticism means that the drama surrounding FIFA is never truly over. It's always just beneath the surface, ready to erupt with any new controversy or political entanglement. It's a constant tightrope walk for the organization, trying to balance its global mission with the need to prove its ethical bona fides. So, when Trump entered this arena, he wasn't just dealing with a sports organization. He was dealing with a deeply entrenched global bureaucracy with a history of power struggles, ethical lapses, and immense financial stakes. His direct, often confrontational style was a stark contrast to the more subtle, behind-the-scenes machinations that FIFA had grown accustomed to, creating an immediate and undeniable tension. This clash of styles and cultures only added to the dramatic narrative, as two powerful entities, each with their own complex histories and agendas, came face to face on the world stage. It set the scene for a truly unique and compelling spectacle. The intersection of geopolitics, massive sums of money, and the global passion for football creates a potent mix. And the World Cup is arguably the biggest stage where these forces converge. Hosting a World Cup is not just about the sport. It's a colossal economic engine, a geopolitical chess match, and a massive branding opportunity all rolled into one. We're talking about billions of dollars in revenue from broadcasting rights, sponsorships, ticket sales, and tourism, making it an incredibly lucrative prize for any host nation. The economic impact alone is enough to justify intense lobbying and political maneuvering, as the benefits can reshape entire national economies for years to come. Beyond the immediate financial gains, hosting the World Cup offers an unparalleled boost in political capital and global image. It's a chance to showcase a nation's infrastructure, its culture, and its ability to manage a truly enormous international event, projecting an image of competence and prestige to billions of viewers worldwide. For a country like the United States, already a global superpower, it's about reaffirming that status and demonstrating its capacity to unite nations through sport, even if it's sharing the spotlight with Canada and Mexico. This kind of soft power diplomacy is incredibly valuable, especially in a fragmented global landscape. Trump's approach to global deals and international relations, famously characterized by his "America First" philosophy and a transactional mindset, perfectly aligned with the high-stakes nature of the World Cup bid. He viewed international agreements through the lens of national interest, seeking to secure the best possible outcome for the United States, often with little regard for traditional diplomatic niceties. For him, the World Cup bid wasn't just a sporting event. It was a negotiation, a deal to be won, and he was prepared to use every lever at his disposal to ensure that victory. This direct, no-nonsense attitude was a hallmark of his presidency and extended into every facet of his foreign policy. This created a fascinating clash of cultures between American political pragmatism and FIFA's often opaque, complex, and historically scandal-ridden global football politics. FIFA operates in a world of federations, confederations, and a delicate balance of regional interests, where decisions are often the result of intricate compromises and long-standing alliances. Trump's direct demands and public pronouncements were a stark contrast to this more nuanced, behind-the-scenes approach. forcing FIFA and its member nations to confront a very different kind of political pressure. It was like a bull in a china shop, but a bull with immense power and influence. The beautiful game, as football is often called, suddenly found itself deeply intertwined with the rough and tumble world of international power. Politics, far beyond the usual diplomatic niceties. The idea that sports could be entirely separate from politics became an increasingly naive notion, especially when billions of dollars and national pride were on the line. Trump's involvement simply ripped away any pretense of separation, laying bare the inherent political dimensions of hosting such a massive global event. It forced everyone to acknowledge that the World Cup is as much about diplomacy and economics as it is about goals and glory. The 2026 World Cup, set to be the largest in history with 48 teams and games spread across 3 countries, represents an unprecedented logistical and financial challenge. And it's precisely these preparations that are causing the drama to heat up again. As we get closer to the event, the sheer scale of the undertaking becomes more apparent, bringing with it a fresh wave of scrutiny, negotiation, and potential conflict. This isn't just about building stadiums. It's about coordinating across borders, ensuring security for millions, and managing in